Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before, and warm welcome if this is your first time. Now, I've done a video of a walkthrough of these two decks, the Quiet Rebel Tarot and the Quiet Rebel Oracle. And I thought I'd just continue exploring these decks. So yeah, I thought I might as well video it. So what I intend to do first is a deck interview spread with each of the decks, and we'll start with the tarot deck. So these decks are by Lynn Thurman, and I got them from Kickstarter. They came in the other week, and so I'd quite like to actually play with them for a while and see how we get on together. So I'm going to start this little video. I don't know how much I'm going to record actually, but I will share. And so the first thing I do is my deck interview. So my deck interview spread consists of 4 questions. I'm just going to shuffle the deck thoroughly before I ask the questions. So I'll probably speed this bit up. And we'll see what truth bombs the deck has to offer me in my deck interview spread. I'm actually warping a little bit already, but should be okay. So my first question is, what advice will help me to learn with this deck? So what advice will help me to learn with this deck? Eight of Wands. Ooh, fast track. So it's going to be giving me some quick answers, which, yeah, I can actually see, because I don't think the cards are ambiguous at all. I think they're very much a straight shooter, as I discussed in the video where I went through the decks. Okay, so it's going to be fast messages to the point. So my second question, how might you help me grow as a reader? How might you help me grow as a reader? Eight of Pentacles, the new recruit. So a new way of looking at tarot. And usually with the Eight of Pentacles, it's doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I do intend to work with this deck daily, doing daily draws alongside the Oracle. So yeah, a daily practice. And we've got a book here as well, field notes. So taking notes, journaling, and looking to the guidebooks for further insight. Yeah, okay. So where might I struggle using this deck? Where am I likely to struggle? Six of Wands, the Rising Star. So usually this is a card about victory, isn't it? But in this one, we actually haven't got there yet. So trying to get accolades here. We've got the award. Normally I see this as a victory card, and so maybe I'm going to struggle because there might be nuances to these cards that I'm not used to. That's where I might struggle a little bit. Yeah, I definitely have there. But Rising Star, on the way to success. Normally I see success has been achieved with the Six of Wands. My final question, how can I fully tap into the energies of this deck? Ten of Cups, the happy little colt. Dance with the deck. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Well, we've got 8, 2 8s, a 6 and a 10. So I can see discipline coming into the equation here. 6, perfect number, and 10, completion. Okay, so I'm going to have a little look at the guidebook and see if there's anything else there that I'm not seeing. Okay, so let's read from the guidebook. So the fast track, what advice will help me to learn with this deck? It says, momentum is magic, but direction is everything. Don't let speed choose the destination for you. Isn't that interesting? That's something to ponder. So the fast track is the card of swift movement, rapid progress and quick decisions. When this card appears, it's a sign that things are picking up speed. What once seemed slow or uncertain is now moving forward at an accelerated pace. The Eight of Wands brings a burst of energy and momentum, often signalling that the time for action is now. You're being called to respond quickly, whether it's in business, relationships or personal matters. Opportunities are on the horizon, but they won't wait for long. This card encourages you to embrace the speed at which things are unfolding. It's a reminder that while rapid change can be exhilarating, it can also be overwhelming. Stay focused and avoid getting distracted by the whirlwind around you. Keep your eyes on the prize and ride the wave of momentum. The fast track is often a reminder that the right time to act is when things align in unexpected ways. Don't hesitate to grab the opportunities that come your way. Yeah, so it's an opportunity to take right now. I'm glad I am. Okay, so the new recruit, the Eight of Pentacles. How might you help me grow as a reader? So it says, consistency is its own kind of magic. Mastery doesn't arrive, it accumulates. Honour the grind. It's sacred. The new recruit is the card of apprenticeship, focus and the sacred grind. It doesn't promise instant rewards or shortcuts. It's about putting in the reps. Whether you're honing a craft, learning a skill or building something meaningful, this card celebrates the beauty of steady effort. You're not expected to have it all figured out. You're expected to commit, to care and to keep refining. Every task, no matter how small, contributes to the bigger picture. This is your invitation to take pride in the process, not just the result. If you're showing up with heart, you're already winning. So what am I being called to commit, even if the path ahead looks long? So I will grow as a reader by committing to this practice. Wow, that's really cool, isn't it? So the rising star, the Six of Wands. So where am I likely to struggle? And it says, take the win, you earned it, but remember, success is just a spotlight. Keep moving or it'll blind you. Your rise is just the beginning. So the rising star is the card of recognition, success and public acclaim. When this card appears, it's a sign that you're about to receive the acknowledgement you deserve, whether it's from colleagues, friends or the wider world. Your efforts are being noticed and you're on the cusp of a well-earned victory. This isn't just about external praise, it's also about recognising your own growth and how far you've come. The Six of Wands is a powerful reminder that success is not only about the destination, but also about the journey. You've faced challenges, you've worked hard, and now it's time to savour the rewards. This card signifies a moment of triumph and recognition, a time when your confidence is soaring and you're in a position to inspire others. But don't forget that this moment is just the beginning. Your success is opening doors to even greater opportunities. Now, because I've asked where I might struggle, I think I'm going to look at the shadow side of this card here. So when reversed, the rising star suggests a lack of recognition or a feeling of being overlooked. You may feel like your achievements are going unnoticed, or perhaps you're struggling to believe in your own success. It's easy to fall into self-doubt, but the Six of Wands reversed urges you to remember that victory often comes in quiet forms, and recognition can sometimes be internal rather than external. It may also indicate a fear of standing out, as though you're unsure about fully owning your success. Okay, so self-doubt, second-guessing myself, that's where I could struggle, if I second-guess myself. So I must be aware not to do that. And the final card, the Ten of Cups, is how can I fully tap into the energies of this deck. I love this energy here. It says, find a group that lets you be you, not the version they want you to be. So the happy little cult is the card of contentment, unity and finding your people, though they may not always look like you expected. This card celebrates the comfort and support of a group that feels like home, even if it's unconventional and unexpected. It's not about perfection, it's about authenticity and connection. You found your tribe, or at least you're on your way there. It could be a close-knit circle of friends, a creative team, or a community that aligns with your values and quirks. This isn't about fitting into society's norms, it's about creating a space where you belong exactly as you are. However, there's a subtle warning in the card. Even the most supportive groups can get a bit too insular. The happy little cult asks you to check if your sense of belonging is open to growth, or if it's becoming a self-contained echo chamber. Are you truly free to be your authentic self, or are you subconsciously conforming to a group's unspoken rules? So it's all about found family. So I can fully tap into the energies of this deck by welcoming it in, by acknowledging the quirks and the way it doesn't really conform to what I would expect it to accept it on its own terms. Yes, I've got this Rider-Waite-Smith knowledge base, but maybe, just like this Rising Star Six of Wands example, where would I struggle? Then maybe, instead of looking at it as I would Rider-Waite-Smith, just accept it with its quirks on its own terms. I really like that spread. So let's do the same thing with the Oracle, because I am going to work with them together. This one has its guidebook with it. The Tarot deck has an online guidebook. Okay, so I'm going to ask the same questions of the Oracle deck. Let's give it a shuffle. What advice would help me to learn with this deck? I do apologise for the lighting. It is clouds and sunshine, so a bit of everything. So what advice would help me to learn with this deck? I'm looking forward to this. This Truth Bomb. Oh, it's a crossroads. Okay, so it's a fork in the road. So again, like with the Tarot deck, maybe leave this Rider-Waite-Smith background, don't put too much emphasis on that, and see, going in another direction, fork off into another direction. And I did say fork. Sorry, couldn't resist that. Yes. Look at the fork in the road and let it take you in another direction, because this is a crossroads. This is a decision to be made, and deciding to actually work with this for a while is, this decision that I've made. And how might you help me grow as a reader? Embrace disruption. Again, it's sort of echoing what I'm thinking, with the tarot as well. The messages here might not be the ones I want to get, but the ones I need to get. And this could disrupt my whole way of thinking. Where am I likely to struggle when using this deck? Where am I likely to struggle? Momentum, keeping up momentum with the deck. This is wildfire, but yeah, keeping up the momentum. The daily practice that I've decided that I am going to do with these decks. Okay. That's pretty straightforward, isn't it? So how can I fully tap into the energies of this deck? Potential. See the potential in the deck. It says connect to the limitless. So yeah, by seeing the potential in using these two decks together. Look at this swing. I hope you can see these cards because light is getting a bit awful, to say the least. If you look at the guidebook and see if I was on form. Okay, fork in the crossroads. This guidebook is in alphabetical order. So, life's pivotal moments often arrive without warning. This card signals that you're at a critical juncture where a decision must be made that could alter your path in profound ways. It's not about choosing the right or wrong direction, but rather recognising the courage it takes to decide. Honour this moment as a powerful opportunity for growth and trust in your inner compass. The true strength lies not just in the choice itself, but in your commitment to walk the path you choose with conviction. So yeah, it's that commitment again that we saw in the tarot deck. You know, committing to actually work with these energies is what the advice is that I'm being given here. So the uninvited guest, this is what's going to help me grow as a reader. I like the growth in this card as well. So life often throws curveballs, and this one might feel unexpected, like an uninvited guest. Rather than resist, this card encourages you to lean into the disruption, explore the potential it brings. We've got that potential again. Change may feel jarring, but sometimes it's exactly what's needed for growth. Embracing the unpredictable nature of this shift can reveal hidden blessings and possibilities. Allow yourself to view this situation not as a setback, but as a doorway to transformation. Often the best growth comes through surprises, so welcome this twist in your path. So what unexpected changes am I resisting, and how might I view them as opportunities for transformation? Yeah, it's going to be a little challenging time with this deck, I think, but one that I can enjoy. So struggling with momentum here. This is where I might struggle with this deck, is keeping up momentum. It says change is spreading fast. It was a bit like that Eight of Wands energy, wasn't it, in the tarot, with the first card in the tarot deck that I pulled. So much like a wildfire igniting everything in its path, this card signals a time of unstoppable growth and momentum where something in your life is rapidly evolving. Whether it's a new idea, passion or opportunity, this force is carrying you forward. Embrace the power of this moment and allow its energy to propel you towards your goals. Just as a wildfire reshapes the landscape, this momentum will transform you. Stay present, harness the intensity and trust that this accelerated growth is moving you in the right direction. So yeah, when it all seems like I can't keep up the momentum, see the bigger picture really. See that I'm actually going in the right direction here. And so I can move forward with purpose and confidence once I come across this struggle, if you like. And then the last card, and how I can tap into the energies of this deck. We have potential again. That word keeps coming up, doesn't it? Potential. So you're unbound by the limitations that may seem to surround you. This card encourages you to step beyond restrictive beliefs. Okay. And embrace the vast potential within you. Yeah, restricted beliefs. The way I believe my cards talk to me, just move beyond that and open up to the messages that are actually coming through. Imagining a life without barriers opens doors to possibilities you may not have seen. Trust that your spirit was made to soar without constraint, and that opportunities multiply as you expand your vision. Each step towards growth and self-discovery brings you closer to your fullest potential. Embrace this call to limitless exploration, where new horizons await those who are willing to break free and pursue the infinite. It says, what beliefs or fears are holding me back? How can I release them to explore the infinite? This is going to be an exciting time with these cards, both the tarot and the oracle. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to working with them. So I hope you enjoyed my exploration with my tried and trusted deck interview spreads with both the tarot and the oracle deck. Okay, so to be continued.